Hello guys, welcome back to the Brute Investor channel. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. Since the market is still in a downtrend or it's moving sideways, I thought I could cover another decent market cap token, which in my opinion has a high potential in the extreme long run. And this project is already making some really great innovations in the field of tokenized gaming, especially in the form of tokenizing football teams and making sure that the audiences are engaged and the audience participation is available for any of the football teams. And this project is called Chiliz, right? Again, Chiliz is basically a large market cap token, a mid to large market cap token, depending on how you categorize the market cap. But it is in the top hundreds, and I believe that it had a very amazing rally early this year during the NFT kind of craze. And I think this is just the beginning of the NFT bull market, and I think we'll have multiple different NFT bull market cycles, and during those times this token has a high chance of outperforming several DeFi projects, especially the top 50 DeFi projects. And this project also has a high potential to be on the top 25 very soon, right? So as always guys, I highly recommend you guys to do your own research on any of the projects that we cover on our channel. And for this project I recommend you guys to go to the website chiliz.com in order to learn more about this project, right? Again, if you guys already know about Chiliz, then this video covers price predictions at the end, and you can kind of like skip to that if you want. But for people who don't know what Chiliz is, this is a project that has kind of like created an opportunity for people to tokenize gaming assets or tokenize teams specifically, which again can be held by fans of these teams, who can then use these tokens to actively participate in the team's governance and how the team can function, and who which players can be bought or sold within a particular team, right? So this is primarily for football games mostly right now. That's mostly the popular kind of like gaming section that this project is targeting, but eventually it will expand to multiple other games and multiple other projects as well, right? So again, as per their website, the world's leading blockchain fintech provider for sports and entertainment. So again, they're mainly focused on sports and entertainment, and that's basically something that we'll cover in detail. Chiliz developed the Socios.com sports fan engagement platform, which is built on the Chiliz blockchain infrastructure and uses CHZ, which is basically the Chiliz's native token and its exclusive on-platform currency, right? So Chiliz has its own blockchain, and its native token is the CHZ token, which is basically what we're going to cover today. And it allows for a tokenized sports team or tokenized kind of like entertainment for several projects. And some of their partners are again, if you don't know anything about football, or if you don't know anything about tokenized football teams, then you can clearly see that they have some of the biggest kind of like projects here. You may probably be familiar with UFC or some other games which are also available on Chiliz, and you can see these are some of the partners of Chiliz right now, and you can pretty much buy your fan tokens for some of these sports teams, right? So if you want to go access their Chiliz exchange, then you can click on the button here saying go to Chiliz exchange. But apart from that, they have a huge list of projects that they're working with currently. So what is Chiliz? Chiliz is a currency option for blockchain backed products and services geared towards mainstream consumers. We want to elevate everyday experiences, fan engagement in entertainment, alternative payment solution for conventional products, and more. Chili's provides sports and entertainment entities with blockchain-based tools to help them engage and monetize their audiences, right? So again, as mentioned on the website, they are providing an option, like a currency option for blockchain-backed products and services geared towards mainstream consumers. So again, if you find something that is a payment option, you can definitely find Chili's being a part of that sometime in the future, right? Because they basically want to focus on being one of the leading currency option when it comes to sports and entertainment specifically, where they're trying to give fans an opportunity to own a small say on their favorite sports projects and be involved in that as well, right? And by holding the tokens that is available on the Chili's blockchain, you'll also be able to again, depending on the team token that you're also holding, you'll also be able to claim certain benefits where you can get kind of like potential free tickets to participate in a game, or opportunities to interact with your favorite sports players after the games, or even have in the future have an opportunity to have a dinner with some of your sports favorite sports players, which provides an opportunity for the fans to kind of be be extremely close to their sports players, right? So that's something that they're basically talking about here. It's a blockchain based tool that can provide opportunities for monetizing fan based sports opportunities, which can bridge the connection between the fans as well as the sports team itself, right, along with the sports players. So it's a very interesting concept and a very interesting revolutionary concept, which has been extremely popular. And as we'll see from the price point, you can clearly see you'll be able to see that this project has exploded in the recent times, right? So Chili's, the rocket fuel for Socios.com. The Socios fan engagement platform is built from the ground up on the Chili's blockchain infrastructure and uses CHZ as its exclusive on-platform currency. So if you want to interact or buy anything from Socios.com, which is a fan engagement platform, right, where you can engage with the team of your choice, you would be exclusively able to use their platform only with Chili's. You can't really use any other token or any other currency, right? So Chili's is the only token that will help you buy these fan tokens. Socios.com allows fans to purchase branded fan tokens from some of the biggest and most renowned sports teams in the world, including FC Barcelona, Juventus, Paris Saint-Germain, AS Roma, Galatasaray, Atletico de Madrid, OG, CAI, and UFC. So again, several popular sports options, most of them obviously for soccer or European football. And again, there's a lot of opportunities for you to interact more with these teams by being a part of the Socios.com platform, right? Fan tokens bought on Socios.com allow users to influence their teams via popular vote and become eligible for engagement-based team rewards and recognition. Again, this is basically what I was talking about. So by holding, let's say, FC Barcelona fan token, what are your benefits? You'll basically be able to participate in some of the most active community-based voting systems, where you can have your say on what can probably happen within the FC Barcelona team, and also be eligible to receive team-based rewards and recognition for your contribution, right? So again, there's so many opportunities for fans to be hands-on with the team's growth and development, and also share a small reward, either in the form of meeting their favorite players, or even some form of kind of like gifts or swags or whatever you can receive from the team itself, right, directly. All fan tokens are minted using the Chili's blockchain, and all on-platform voting is executed as a series of smart contracts which run through the Chili's blockchain. So again, The main reason why this is all happening is thanks to the Chili's blockchain, right? So Chili's blockchain is basically empowering fans to buy Chili's tokens, go to socios.com and use the Chili's tokens to buy the fans tokens. So basically Chili's tokens is kind of being used up in this process as the main utility driver, right? And allows for fans to access their fan tokens, whereby the fans will get to be engaged with the team itself, right? So you can click Discover Socios in order to go to their platform, press coverage. Here are the latest highlights from around the world. So again, you can click on the coverage book and see what information is happening in the world of Chili's, socios.com, as well as the sports world in general, right? So again, that's pretty much it for the information, the quick run through of what Chili's is and what socios.com is. So again, I recommend you guys to go to Chili's exchange, which we'll go and have a look in a few seconds. You can also look at the blockchain explorer for the Chili's blockchain. The Chili's token itself, you can look at the token details, buying and holding Chili's, Chili's in projects. So there are certain projects that allows Chili's holders to kind of have a say or even be more involved in certain other projects, which will directly kind of like contribute for the platform's growth and development. And you can also read about that on the Chili's in projects. You can also see some of the news that's happening with Chili's and what kind of partnerships they are having. You can follow that by clicking on the news button. You can see their story, the team, careers, FAQs, and all the other information as well, right? So again, a very robust project which has been successful. They are also audited by Certic, which means they are a very legit project. They have been around for quite some time, and Chili's has this unique opportunity to kind of like bridge the gap between fans as well as the teams themselves. And I think that's something that will be revolutionary, considering the fact that the project has been so successful by targeting the football market. Now they're slowly, expanding to UFC, which is also going to attract a lot of fans into this ecosystem, as well as the cryptocurrency network in general. But imagine them taking it to F1 or even cricket or even other games, even Olympics, right? So once they expand to those kind of levels, which I can foresee Chili's doing in the future, I think that will probably showcase the true value proposition that Chili's has, right? And that's mind-blowing in my opinion. So let's go to the Chili's exchange. You can click on the icon from their website that says go to Chili's exchange, which will take you to chili's.net, which is the exchange where you can directly purchase fan tokens with your Chili's tokens, right? So again, they have a very relatively user-friendly platform where you can see some of the best ways to buy some tokens. You can see the price points. You can see the price points denominated in Chili's tokens. You can also see the price points denominated in US dollars, so that you can kind of like have a quick reference. You can also buy Chili's with Bitcoin. So currently Chili's token is trading at 651 satoshis per token, and it's kind of like 21 cents in US dollar value, right? Which we'll cover shortly. But once you have purchased Chili's with your Bitcoin on this website, you can proceed to purchasing Barcelona tokens, which stands for BAR, Juventus and JUV, Paris Saint-Germain, PSG, Gallagher, and you can also see OG and several other projects as well, right? So they are also kind of showcasing the 24-hour top gainers. You can also see kind of like the markets here overall. You need to kind of like switch apps to do that. Since I'm using my phone, I can't really do that at the moment. But once you click on the allow option, you'll be able to see the full list. For now, I'm only going to show you some of the some of the previews of this exchange. Then you guys can go to this website and find it out yourselves. You can also click trade. Again, it asks me to switch to another app, which I'm going to click no, and you can clearly see that Similar to Binance, if you have used the Binance web browser, you can kind of see that the layout is similar. You can kind of change between the different token pairs. In the left here, you can see other pairs as well, which is Bitcoin to USDT, Ethereum to BTC, Chiliz to BTC, and Chiliz to USDT. Again, only few opportunities are available for other pairs, and most of them, again, as you can see, out of the 4 other pairs, 2 of them are obviously for Chiliz. So if you're looking to trade Bitcoin and Ethereum, this is not Bitcoin and Ethereum with USDT. This is not a good place to do that, right? Because you can clearly see that this is specifically built for Chiliz and the fan tokens, right? You can also click the balance to, again, obviously view your balance. You can create an account and kind of like be a part of the Chiliz exchange. And once you purchase your tokens, you will be able to hold them on your wallet, Chiliz wallet, or you can move them to Binance and trade them on Binance. Or Binance is a very close partner of Chiliz, so they often have some of the fan tokens as a launch pool token. So that's something that if you're interested in trading your fan tokens on Binance, is something that you can do as well, right? So that's pretty much it when it comes to the project itself. Again, it was a quick overview, but I suggest you guys to do your own research before you put any of your money on this token. Although I'm super bullish on this project, you may again see some of the information presented in this review, especially the tokenomics, to be something that may not be suitable for you. So you would obviously have to do your own research to see if this token is for you, either for the short term or for the long term, right? So going back to the CoinGecko page, this token is ranked 73rd by market cap on CoinGecko, and is currently trading at 23 cents per token with a decent dip of 6.8% in the past 24 hours. And if you see, the market cap is $1.2 billion. Again, I know that this can sound a lot, but in the grand scheme of things, if you take the entire sports industry for any sport, any popular sport, let's say soccer, for example, that's kind of like a huge billion-dollar industry, right? If you take cricket, for example, cricket is also in its own rights a billion-dollar industry with huge fans from all across the world. If you take NFL or UFC or any other F1, right? All these kind of sporting events are their own billion-dollar industries, right? And when it comes to Chiliz, it's offering an opportunity for fans to use these fan tokens to not only get closer to the teams themselves, but also to have a say in the team's development and the way the team runs, right? And that, I think, is such a powerful tool that Chiliz is offering. And when it comes to that kind of value proposition, you can only expect this market cap to continue to grow continuously, right? So based on all those things, I think the market cap is still relatively undervalued for this project, and that's something that you can obviously see growing in the future, right? So if you see the max supply and the circulating supply, this is some of the drawbacks for this project. Again, I think they have an extremely high max supply, about 8.8888 billion kind of like tokens in max supply, whereas only 5.3 billion tokens are in circulation. Although that may seem a lot, the new tokens that are going to be injected into the economy, into the market, is going to cause short-term price slumping of this token, which is one of the only possible concerns that I can think about for this token. Apart from that, everything else seems so bullish for this token, and the fact that this token is going through a dipping phase means that it's a really good buy opportunity, because it is going to be one of those premium kind of tokens in the future, right? Apart from the max supply and circulating supply, I'm really like a big fan of this token. But I think when it comes to like allowing users or fans to purchase Chiliz, they kind of have to have such a high supply so that the token price is most likely going to be below $1 per token, which is going to be enticing for investors as well as fans, and going to give a smooth on-ramping from the Chiliz tokens to their fan tokens, right? Let's say if the Chiliz tokens are worth $50 or even $100 per token, right? It psychologically kind of frightens people to invest in Chiliz, and they're going to see Chiliz as a token that is going to be way more valuable than it is, and that's going to prevent people from using their Chiliz tokens to buy the fan tokens, which is going to make the fan tokens less valuable, right? So I think it was in the grand scheme of things, the token supply and the token max supply or circulating supply have probably been thought out to be relatively less valuable, so that kind of gives an opportunity for fans to buy this token and use it to on-ramp onto their fan tokens, right? I think that's basically the only possible explanation why I feel like the max supply is so high, but there could be other factors as well, right? But let's look at the charts for this token. Again, as you can see, this token has been around for quite some time, and if you see, it's been around since July 1st. Again, it's been around at least since early 2019 or late 2018, and the price feed is available since 1st of July 2019, and you can clearly see that the token was worth 1.7 cents from July 2019 all the way till June 26, 2021. It literally had no activity, right, for this huge, again it's just slightly over a year, or slightly plus or minus 1 month within the year or so since it has existed, where the price was relatively flat. But when it comes to cryptocurrencies, this huge time period is considered to be an extremely large time period for a token to be so flat, right? And if you see, this token has literally been extremely flat, very close to $0, but it has somehow managed to stay within 1 cent or 2 cent range. But after end of January, you can clearly see that this token literally went parabolic, making its all-time highs of about 73 cents from just a mere 1 cent, right? So that's an incredible price appreciation, which is mind-blowing, right? So people who bought this token and who had the patience to hold this token saw some really immense gain. But again, if you see, the token price wasn't staying at that price point for too long. It immediately crashed, reaching a price point of about 50 cents per token, and then making its official all-time highs of about close to another like 75 cents range. Again, only staying there for a short period of time before crashing back down, and then it tried to pump back up, but kind of failed and slipped and reached a price point of about 26 to 25 cents per token, and now it's kind of it's seemingly going in the downward direction, right? Again, I would dollar cost average on this token. I would probably wait for this token to break the 20 cents range and then start dollar costing from that price point, because if this token price goes all the way to 10 cents, which it potentially can because of its extremely steep peaks and relatively low volumes, I think this token can go to 10 cent range or 15 cent range. That will be a really good buy opportunity. And then after a small period of accumulation, this token can start its second pump rally, where it can even outperform its previous all-time highs, right? When it comes to the Bitcoin compared to, on the other hand, you can clearly see that the price volatility was very similar to the dollar comparative. The token was worth 162 satoshis per token early July 2019, and then it was pretty much the same kind of satoshi range until it reached the first week of February, when the token price went from 100 satoshis all the way till 1200 satoshis, and then crashing back down again to 900 satoshis, going back up again, and then since then it's been crashing. although the crashing hasn't been as significant as the dollar compared to, the price still seems to be going down, right? I think this would be a really good opportunity to wait rather than just plopping your bitcoins or bitcoin satoshis that you may have to buy this token, because it can still go down as bitcoin itself has high potential to make a death cross, right? When you take the Ethereum comparative, on the other hand, again, the price point for Ethereum has pretty much been similar to Bitcoin and dollar comparative, whereas it was worth 5,500 GUI and then reaching an all-time lows of about 1,900 GUI before making an all-time highs of 40,000 GUI, and then it's been on a downtrend since then. I think the Ethereum comparative is much more like kind of like a good buy opportunity rather than dollar comparative or even Bitcoin comparative, right? So I would say if you want to buy this token with Ether, you can probably wait for this token to kind of like break down a little bit further, because I think this can go below the 9,000 GUI price point, and you can start dollar cost averaging in, and the longer it goes down, the more you can buy. Obviously not financial advice, but if you buy this token during this downturn, the only direction it can go is to the upward direction, right? And that would be a really good opportunity for you to make some really good gains, right? And this token, the fact that it has cooled down significantly is showing that it's poised for another pump, right? So the Ethereum comparative is the best price point at this moment, the dollar comparative the second best price point, and Bitcoin comparative is kind of like you need to wait for a bit. Again, this token has immense liquidity because it's available in several top level exchanges. Obviously available on Binance. You can get it from bitcoin.com, which is a another tier 2 tier 3 kind of exchange. You can also get it from other exchanges as well, where you can get it from Huobi Global, which is also a tier 1 exchange. You can also get it from crypto.com, FTX and OKEX as well, and other like minor exchanges. But if you can get it from Binance, I don't really know why you would be willing to get it from some other exchange, because you can pretty much get most of the coins with extremely high liquidity from Binance, right? So what's my final verdict on this? I'm trying to dollar cost average in on this token. I'm going to buy this token with some USDT. Again, it's a really good buy opportunity. Although the market cap is above 100, above 1.2 billion dollars. Sorry, 1.2 billion dollars, and the ranking is above 100th ranking. I still believe that this token has a high potential to go into the top 25 cryptos in the long run. But in the short run, I think this token can explode in price again, creating a new all-time highs by the end of this bull run, right? And as you see, the fan token in a frenzy is not going to end, and as they add more and more sports to their platform, the attention is only going to increase, and that's going to draw more demand for chilies, which will push the price upwards, right? Again, remember guys, you guys are not regular investors, you guys are brutal investors, so stay brutal. Thank you very much for watching my video, guys. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more videos. See you in my next video. Bye.